Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, also known as Weight Watcher, Cape Cod woman, and it's a beautiful, perfect summer day out. I got on my walk, I even brought the company van and dropped it off at the Early Birds to get the annual inspection. I just had my divine breakfast, worth every point of the 10 points. 2 organic eggs, 3/4 of an ounce of raw unpasteurized baby Swiss cheese, all 4 berries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries, and asparagus, roasted asparagus. The meal was absolutely delicious. I want more. Isn't that funny? Instead of eating cake and wanting more, I now want more veggies. But anyway, welcome to my little video today. And I got a question for you. Is this the sound that signifies the end of the meal for you? Is it? Were you on the window diet before you got here? With that scratchy speaker coming right before the window? And you automatically know who that is and what they want from you. And you'll say, yeah, I'll have a, and they'll say, would you like to upgrade for da-da-da-da-da? And you say, oh, sure, yeah. Oh, and a large Diet Coke with lemons. Remember those days? Are you still doing them on occasion? Fortunately for me, I was before Greg, I was a struggling bag lady. And if you don't know what a struggling bag lady is, it's a woman in her 40s or 50s that pictures herself with her green bags in a stolen shopping cart, sleeping on benches and under the bushes because there's no more money. So even with my idea, the only time I really had anything fast foodish was pizza with my kids and without my kids. And I really wasn't into doing anything with franchises, really. So somewhere along the line, I stopped doing all of that. And as far as coffee goes, I like mine very strong, very dark, and very much at home. And so I buy the best of the best that I want in my coffee, and I'm very happy with it. And I never got addicted to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks or any of those places. And now I'm loving the Whole Foods, I think it's called Morning Buzz or something like that. It is delicious. I'm sorry, but it's like, and it's cheap. And I grind my own beans, so that's how I do it. But I didn't have a window diet, but I know that a lot of people do have a window diet, and it must be hard to wean yourself from it. And even though some of these fast food places have new choices, if you've ever done any of the links that I've offered, like Eat This, Not That, books, or their website, or any of the others like Spark People or Hungry Girl, any of those, they're going to show you that sometimes you might as well just have that burger at these fast food places, because by the time they get done with the croutons and the fried chicken that they put on, or the fried something or something that they put on your salad, you know, and then give you the salad dressing, it's got more calories and fat than the silly little burger that you think you're avoiding and being healthy about. So today, you know, when you go into a grocery store and you see, like, on sale this week at Stop and Shop are bistro salads, they're 3 for $10. I'm sorry. Go in there and get your bistro salad, swing by a couple of feet further and get your Bolthouse dressing, which is 2 tablespoons for 1 point. Hello. And have a wonderful, nutritious lunch, dinner, breakfast, snack, whatever. And, you know, the Bolthouse is going to cost you $4 or so, but the salad is $3. What are you spending at the fast food places, you know? And as far as the coffees and stuff go, I get it. You know, not everybody has coffee available to them, or sometimes they have a long commute and that's part of their routine. But pay attention to that, you know. If you're saying that you don't have enough money for Weight Watchers online or the meetings, or to switch to organic veggies and fruits, you know, think about what you spend at fast food places, which are convenient, yes, but, you know, add the costs of what it is that you get. Just saying. So, some places, I know that Chipotle is kicking butt, and I think they're called curbside. I can't remember. I did a video with what they call it, and you know, it's like the Paneras, the Chipotle. Perhaps there's other ones too that offer an interesting variety. And Paneras is very, very transparent with what they have in their goodies, and sometimes it's scary. I don't like the sodium that they use in their soups. Perhaps I'm just not used to it because I don't use salt. I don't add salt. If it comes in like, you know, tomatoes that I'm buying to make a turkey chili or a spaghetti sauce, I don't, you know, I don't pay attention to that, but I never add extra salt. And so Panera's is great because you can see what you're getting, and Chipotle is too. I've never been there. It was on my hit list of what I wanted to do, but then probably I just opted for eating at home because Sarah's Kitchen is the bustling place with all of the things. And I don't know, I guess I kind of like the control of doing my own thing. And, you know, with the 26 points, I don't want somebody else's adding something. And sometimes they do those exposés where there's 30% more calories in something that you purchase made at a fast food or someplace. And so I just prefer my own. And I, you know, as most of you know, I get up between 2 and 3 in the morning and do my lunch, you know, pack it and have everything. I mean, sometimes I think that thing weighs 75 pounds with all my glass containers and my half an ounce of this and my, you know, my fruit. And today I've got from the organic garden, organic farm, I've got Swiss chard, kale, red cabbage, red onions from Whole Food, organic English cucumber, and 2 tablespoons of Bolthouse vinaigrette. And that's one of my, you know, one of my, at the trough. I usually have a couple of lunches. And then my second nosh is a quarter of a spaghetti squash, 0 points, with a half a cup of turkey meat sauce for like 3 points. So you're talking 4 points for all of those things, and they are wonderful, good for you. And as far as my spending on my points for the day, because I have 10 or 11 every morning, that's right out of the gate. So I've got the rest, I've got 15 or 16 to spend. And usually my dinners, they always have the salad with the Bolthouse and the half a tablespoon of olive oil. So those are 3 points right out of the gate. So then I've only got like 12 points for lunch and the rest of the dinner. So, you know, I have to make those choices, just like you guys have to make those choices. And I'm not having a baked potato with an ear of corn. And so, you know, I make the choice of which one I'm going to have, and I go with how I'm feeling. And so even with vegetables, well, the starchy ones, because they have the points, you know, I have to make a choice on what I'm going to have. Whereas with the corn, I do not put any butter on it. And with the baked potato, I do put a half a tablespoon, but that's on steak night, and that's the treat night. So, is this what the end of your meals used to sound like? And I wanted Greg to stay here and do one of those, you know, adolescent type burps that only guys seem to be able to do. Although I have a client now that can burp. But to do one of those great big satisfying belches and at the end of the meal. But alas, he already went to work, so that's not possible. So, how Did you break your window diet? Are you in the process of breaking your window diet? Do you rely on Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks and other places for your morning jolt? Have you ever added up how much you spend doing that versus having the best beans ground at your own house or even buying them ground and having the best of the best to your liking every day? Have you ever done little comparisons, or is morning one of those times, unlike me with the Energizer Bunny thing that I got going? Is your morning just it's all you can do to just get dressed and out the door and swing through the window and get your fix? So I want to hear how you do with window diets, how you do with coffee. Do you make it at home? Do you bring it? Or do you depend on those places that have it? Love to hear from you. Love your comments. Thanks for viewing. Until the next time, this is Sarah, Weight Watcher Cape Cod Woman. Bye-bye for now.